Parshas Lech Lecha, Pasuk Beis in the Parsha reads, Ve'eschol l'goy gadol, va'avarechecha v'agad l'shmecha, ve'yeh bracha. A very important Rashi says, Dover Acher, after the first Pshat, Ve'eschol l'goy gadol, that's what we say in Shemona Esrei, Zehu sha'amim elokei Avraham, va'arechecha, Zehu elokei, sha'amim elokei Yitzchak, v'agad l'shmecha, Zehu sha'amim elokei Yaakov. You could have ended up by saying, Mogen Avram Yitzchak Yaakov, Amad Laimar, Yeh Bracha. We're going to end off the first bracha in Shemona Esrei, B'cha Chaisten V'loi Bahem. We're going to end off the bracha of Shemona Esrei with Bracha to Hashem, Mogen Avraham. So that is telling us that the aspect, the inyan of Gemilas Chasodim represented by Avraham Avinu is the compelling of the three messages. I want to read you a little Maisa, which came in today. I'm recording this after 1 week of the war in Eretz Yisrael. And this Maisa comes from the Bohm family, and it goes as follows. I spoke last night with a Chayelet who's currently on a base in the north. She mentioned that there are a lot more soldiers than usual there. They don't have enough mattresses. And then someone wonderful donated a bunch of new mattresses for the combat soldiers. Apparently the soldiers are very happy to use them, but they're not taking off the plastic covering. Since when the war is, God willing, behind us, they want to donate them to people in the south who will need new mattresses. Mika Amcha Yisrael, that is such a wonderful story. A sefer called Ohel Torah, quoted in my initial Torah, says, V'yeh bracha, v'cha chaismen, v'loi bahem. It says in the Mishnah, Ashleisha devar ma'olam oimed, ala Torah, ala avoda, ala Gemilas Chasodim. The three amudei oilam connected the Shleisha avos. Avram was Gemilas Chesed, Yitzchak is avoda, he was marketed himself as a korban, and Yaakov is Torah. He's the Ish Tam Yoshev Aholim. In the late generations of which we are participating now, before Bias HaMashiach, Nebuch, he says, the Torah is telling us that Torah and Avodah will not be what it once was. And indeed, we know that to be true. We don't hold a candle to the Torah, the Friedrich Torahs. However, the Geulas Yisrael will come, B'schus Tzedakah and Gemilas Chasodim, as the Pasuk says in Yeshaya, Tzion b'mishpat tipodeh v'shover b'tzedakah. That's what Rashi says. B'chal chaisben, we will end with you. In the Chasim of Galus, which means at the end of the Galus, it will only be b'chal, in the merit of Gemilas Chasodim, of Avraham Avinu, and that will make up for Nebuch, our failures in Torah and Avodah. By the way, thinking about it, there are people who are Meiser Nefesh today for Torah and Avodah. So despite the fact that we don't hold a candle to the Friedrich Torahs, there are people out there that are doing their best to this opportunity, and we will participate to whatever degree we can in Torah and Avodah. These three things are the Shlosha Amudei Ha'olam. They keep the world in existence. Our existence in the world is tied with the Kesher to Kodesh Baruch Hu. I came across a Gavaldik Gavar this past week from the man Rav Yitzchak Tuvia Weiss, who was based in Yerushalayim. People who know the city and know the Gedolim who were there from one generation back. It was Niftar some years ago. Came across a tremendous diuk, which I had never heard of. I'd like to share it with you. I learned this when I'm at my age now, and you're going to get it now at your ages. I've given it over to some of you because I was so impressed by it. I've been sharing it with anyone who will stand still for 2 minutes and listen to me. If you open up the Tehillim and you look up Kapitel Kuf Memhei, that is called Tehillah LaDavid. We call it Ashrei, and we say it 3 times a day. If you look carefully in Tehillah LaDavid, not in Ashrei, start from Tehillah LaDavid, each and every pasuk in Tehillah LaDavid has a vav in the middle of the pasuk, a vav hachibor, a connecting vav. There's only one pasuk in the whole Tehillah LaDavid which does not have that vav. And that pasuk is Karev Hashem L'chol Kairav Chol She'eruhu Ve'emes. This is mentioned. He brings it down from the Avudraham. So Rav Weiss says, I thought about this, I would like to explain it, that the Vav HaChibur, which is in every pasuk, is an ice, it's a sign, it's a brilliant sign that Klal Yisrael and Kadosh Baruch Hu are intimately tied together. There's a tremendous chibur. That chibur, of course, depending on our ability to unite with each and every one of us in Klal Yisrael. Klal Yisrael are Raven. We all have to get together. And we have to daven and work very hard, even from our first word of davening in the morning. That Vav HaChibur is what connects us to Kodesh Baruch Hu. The pasuk Kar Hashem Chol Koira Kol Shegu VeEmes is itself the pasuk of Chibur. Doesn't need that Vav. I never realized that. Go back, you got yourself, everybody. Look up Tehillah David and look and see and find the Vav in each and every pasuk. It's right there. I've been saying it for all of these years. Never thought of it. So many times you get a gadol who shows you something that you've been doing your whole life, and you never realize what you've been doing. Let us realize our tremendous connection and love with the Kadosh Baruch Hu, through our tremendous loving connection with all of Klal Yisrael, with davening, Shalom al Yisrael. May the enemies of Yisrael be destroyed. May we have victory, but victory in a Torah-dik way, only through Be'ezus Hashem Yisbarach, lo b'chayil, not with our might, but with the Yad Hashem and the Ezras Hashem, Be'ezras Hashem, we will not only survive, but we will be victorious. Shabbos.